The international community is encouraging Hamas to attack Israel again and again. This headline says it all: Iran thinks Hamas victory will lead to new attack on Israel. The Jerusalem Post was citing predictions by the Iranian leadership that based on the world's reaction to the recent rocket attacks by Iran, they will be incentivized to repeat them, as they have repeatedly done in the past. Because of its source, this may be a self-fulfilling prophecy, since Hamas is Iran's surrogate. Despite Hamas being a military organization that fired more than 4,000 rockets at Israeli civilian targets from behind its human shields, much of the world has stood behind Hamas or at best declared moral equivalence between a democracy trying to defend its citizens and militaries committing double war crimes. This has been the consistent reaction when Hamas attacks Israel. Hamas has developed a brilliant, though illegal and immoral, strategy by which every few years they find an excuse to attack Israel. Israel responds, the ceasefire is declared, and the world gives Hamas a victory in the court of public opinion and sometimes in a court of law. Israel responds and destroys Hamas rockets and command centers, eliminating militaries and some civilians, who were being used as human shields. Hamas invites the media to film the dead civilians, and the world reacts with outrage. Hamas then demands a ceasefire and one is declared. Hamas claims victory in the court of public opinion and seeks vindication from the International Court of Criminal Justice and other international organizations. As Iran has correctly predicted, this tactic will persist as long as Hamas benefits from attacking Israel. Israel, the nation-state of the Jewish people, is the only country in the world that is condemned for defending itself against war crimes targeting its civilians. Ireland is considering expelling Israel's ambassador as the result of its actions. France has warned Israel that it is on the verge of becoming an apartheid state. The United Nations is poised to condemn it. The International Criminal Court is investigating it. Some Democrats in the U.S. Congress are calling for a cessation in aid. Demonstrations all over the world and particularly on university campuses call for the end of Israel. Even some Jews are demanding that Israel no longer be the nation-state of the Jewish people and that Jews must become a minority in a state consisting mostly of Palestinians. All this benefits Hamas. Only the Biden administration and a majority of Congress along with a few American allies have condemned Hamas and defended Israel's right to protect its citizens against Hamas' double war crimes. But that is not enough, especially in light of the increasing opposition to Israel among young leftists. The role of the international community, and its institutions, is to discourage just the kinds of attacks Hamas routinely engages in. Yet its recent statements and actions clearly incentivize Hamas to repeat its attacks with the assurance that it will win on the court of public opinion even if it loses on the battlefield.